Hello, Cag.
Hello, Alison.
How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Well, this is a new look for you. Your glasses on the top of your head.
Yes, I thought I'd go for a different look.
What, than you did half an hour ago?
Yeah.
We did the episode before this.
Yeah, I just thought I'd go for this is a completely new day.
And everybody
look.
will think it's a new week.
Yes, exactly.
I even changed my glasses.
We did. We thought we'd have a little bit of a change.
Made my hair look a bit wilder.
Exactly.
But at least it's been tongued.
Yes, if she's more than the last episode. But anyway, I wonder what's going to be like in this one. I can't remember.
I don't know. You're going to see my hair change so much throughout.
No.
All right. So where are we heading today?
We are heading.
Into
Wales.
Oh, I like Wales.
I
I like Wales. The Welsh accent is so...
Oh, I know.
It's like poetry, isn't it?
It is. Poetry.
Poetry.
Poetry. Poetry.
Poetry.
We are heading to Margam Castle.
Are. Very early one too, wasn't it?
It is a very early one.
Was Margam 2000 and... I reckon it's still 2017. I think it was the same year as Jebra.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Not a clue.
sure. So if I smile at you, Kat, the reason why we're laughing is we just had a sip of coffee. And for some reason, the chocolate fell in our mouth. We forgot we were filming. It just fell in. There it was. I opened my mouth and the chocolate fell in. It's like, what can you do? Don't you smell that? It'll hurt.
It will.
It'll burn you.
I've got watery eyes because that was just... I thought I was going to choke or spit it back out again. Don't you just hate it when chocolate falls into your mouth when you're having a coffee?
I know. It's just, you've got to keep your mouth shut. It's like flies, isn't it? In Australia, you've got to keep your mouth shut or a fly goes in. Same with chocolate. You've got to keep your mouth shut, your teeth shut like that so that no chocolate can get past.
Exactly.
But we forgot.
We did.
We forgot, we opened, and there it was. Before we knew it. Oh, this is going so...
Oh, we're good. We can do this. We're not even started.
No. Well, we have. We got the picture up. They can see the castle.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even the best part of it, though.
No. Should we play it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see how professional this one is.
Okay.
Hopefully more professional than we've just been.
So we're at Margam Castle.
Oh, you nearly said hall, didn't you? Margam Castle. Oh.
And here we are at Margam Castle. Once said, never answered. Here we go.
About to investigate this absolutely amazing
It is beautiful, though.
It is stunning.
building.
Wow.
So Keg's already inside.
Did I just say keg?
Probably.
I probably
The sun's starting to go down.
I probably didn't even know your name back then. Yeah, will you be my friend? I don't know who you are.
Whatever your name is, but can you just be my friend?
Please, will you be my friend?
Oh, dear.
And it's just absolutely beautiful.
It is.
It's coming.
But very creepy inside.
It's so high, isn't it? That
It is.
I think we've had too much chocolate.
I think the chocolate's gone to our head.
So I'm going to quickly show you the
Oh my
inside.
God,
Here's your
we're
Rhapsody.
back to
We're going to
it.
be investigating.
Oh my
Keg's going to give you a
God.
little bit of history
We're
while
back to
walking
quality.
through. So we're going to switch you around. Just blinded myself to the bright torch, but we need it. All right, so we are in the entrance.
Oh, look how quality.
Wow.
Here we have
A very bad
these
phone.
beautiful fireplaces. So with all the carvings. We've also got the stained glass windows, but
Are you
you're
on
not
your
going to
Facebook?
see
No, I'm reading
so
the
much with the
notes.
torch
With
because
the
the
dates
light's
on.
from the inside, but that's all stained glass.
I'm reading, you caught me reading the notes that I'd written down so I could sound as though I'm really knowledgeable. Would you mind be careful what you're filming, for goodness sake, woman? You know what my memory's like.
I love that.
I probably just sworn at you in my head then.
It'll be that look. I love that. Here's this beautiful stained glass window. And of course, there's no light coming in from the other side.
Exactly.
It
You
just
can't
looks
see
like
a
a black,
thing.
smudgy mess. Whew. All right. Remind us not to have chocolate fall in our mouth in future.
Okay, we'll try not to.
And that's all the coat of arms that the Talbot family had. So they obviously changed them over time.
Right, well, the Talbot family go way
Hi,
back
Jess.
in Port Talbot.
Could you not interrupt me when I'm
coincidence,
talking?
isn't
And you're reading from your
Yes.
nose.
You know.
They originally had built a small house here, and then
you're
decided
reading
it was
board.
too cold and wet during the winter months. So then
That's
they
what
moved
it
about
looks
60 kilometres away to the east of Wales. Then they came back here and built another summer house, which they called the Orangery.
She looks a bit condescending.
And
actually.
then
Looks a bit like
it
you when you're
was
looking
a
at me.
gentleman
Yeah.
called Christopher Rice Mansell Talbot that built this beautiful building in 1830. He'd been around Europe and decided he wanted his house to be very much like it is in Europe. So
That is
he
a
did
creepy old way
fantastic
down
job.
there.
This
Oh,
staircase.
it's all that
I'm going to say that both Kag and me have walked through here on our own when we've been getting things out of the car, and both of us have said the same thing.
It's creepy as.
It's not just creepy as, but it's the staircase. It's this area that is the most
Isn't that just
creepiest for some
stunning,
reason. It's an amazing staircase. Do you want to just put your torch on? Because my torch isn't.
Yeah, Keg.
Yeah, so it's an amazing staircase. There was a fire here, wasn't there, Keg?
Yeah, I think it was, is it 70 or 1970, 1977? There was a big fire here, so it's absolutely gutted. And that's why it's all just bare walls.
It's a shame, Keg.
It's just a very, very creepy.
Well, it's a shame that the pixelation on the phone, because not only I think is it on the phone, but looking at the shape of the video, I've actually stretched it out as well to make it look like it's long.
Oh, so you've actually misshaped
So not only was
Margam
it-
Castle.
Not only was it pixeled anyway,
You've stretched it.
I've stretched it so it's pixeled even more by the looks.
But
God,
can you
this
do
is,
it-
look at the detail, Kag, in
That
the
is
stonework.
fantastic. That is brilliant
Look at
stonework.
that detail. Look
I
at the
know.
stonework,
Look at it.
the windows, the carving of it.
It's just superb.
I think this really shows it in its best
I
light.
do. That is great photography. Can you do me a favour? If you can stretch that, can you stretch me? Because
You want to be bigger?
well, no, I want to be taller. If you stretch me to upwards
Oh, you
rather
want
than
upwards?
widthwards, yeah, because that way I would probably match my weight a bit more.
I'll have
if I
to
was
do
slightly
that one
taller.
day.
Yeah,
It's just
no, I just moved on my seat.
The feeling of the staircase, and we both said it
we did.
even before we, is just we shouldn't be here type feeling. So
It is very weird.
now the place we thought would be the scariest, which is in the bedrooms, what would have been the bedrooms. I don't know if that feels quite safe. It's weird.
For now,
I love the. It's beautiful,
the white door.
creepy.
That's
Yeah,
the
you're
white
right,
door.
Jo.
That's lovely. Yes.
I love the doorways. These are the ornate doorways. They've bricked this one up because it is too dangerous on the other side due to the fire. They've restored some of it, but
I reckon that's where they're keeping the demon.
there's a lot more to restore.
why are you drinking your coffee now?
Oops, that was me tripping over.
Aren't you supposed to stop it?
All right, so this would have been the main bedroom.
This was Talbot, Mr. Talbot.
No, that's when you pop another chocolate in your mouth.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, listen to us puffing.
As you can
Keg.
see, the fire pretty much gutted it.
We only went up one flight.
We've had the fireplace over there.
Can't fancy.
You would have had some beautiful views out the windows there.
If it wasn't night time.
Yeah, you've got a beautiful view of the steelworks.
Yeah, well, you didn't have the steelworks back then, Kay. Your name's Kag, isn't it?
Again!
That's looking out the window to Port Talbot, so that's the ocean over there. This is called the nursery. So this is where a lot of it... I should have known my torch is much brighter now.
Yeah.
So now we may cut out if I move over here.
K2s everywhere.
I'll move back to the spot where we can get reception. This is the one we're going to be working in. We've got a REM pod down here. Supposedly this is where a lot of the action happens, known as the nursery. You can see that paranormal teams come here. They've already got everything set up.
And we're going to be different.
There
and
is
we're
just
not
us
going
two
to sit there.
tonight.
No, we're not. What's that for?
Look, a ghost.
They are slowly restoring
Is that a
it.
ghost?
Why did we not pick a ghost? Oh, that's scary.
That was a really creepy.
They
Why
are-
is that up there for?
Why is that? Whoa. Got overexcited then. Why is that up there?
Oh, that's poltergeist activity.
I bet that wasn't there when we first walked past.
No, I bet it wasn't.
And we didn't notice it.
No.
I reckon that's poltergeist.
It's got to be. It's got to be poltergeist activity there.
Got to be.
Because why else would you have a chair on top of a unit?
Exactly. Why wasn't it on the floor like all the others?
Yeah, exactly. We never even thought
No.
about that, you see.
No.
Just...
And how do you climb up there to sit on it?
Slowly restoring it the best they can. It must have been heartbreaking when this place went up. When you look at the old photos, and we'll may come back on later when we go downstairs, but when you look at the old photos of what it used to look like and how grand it was, and I mean now you've just got bare beams at the top.
Bad filming,
Bad
editing.
bad lighting.
So you can see it's a little bit net. These were all
Investigators.
bedrooms.
That's
Down
nearly
here
great.
that we
Yeah,
lost
under the
signal. Oh, maybe jump then, Kate. Downstairs in the staircase is probably the bit that I've felt the most uncomfortable. That's a spider web. Sometimes I just like to watch dust in the lens because it really teaches you a lot when you actually do
Because I'm weird.
Yeah.
get orbs.
Just like to sit and watch dust.
Just
There you go. Very, very grand staircase. The wind's getting up just to make it a little bit more creepy here.
It needs to be a bit more
Because it
creepy,
needs to
doesn't
be a bit more creepy when you're on your own in a big building like this.
We have a security guard, but he sat outside in his car.
Yeah, we might bring him in later. If things get a little tense in here, we may actually bring our new friend in.
I think of all the venues that we've done up to now,
Where are you?
this is gonna
Somebody's left I don't know whether paranormal groups have just been leaving their bottles around.
What was that? It was like,
I don't think I'll finish. I don't think I'll
no,
let Kang
because that
finish
wasn't
sentence.
important, obviously.
Things I've been to. This is
Yeah, gone.
gone.
Squirrel.
Editing's brilliant.
A lot of empty bottles, or whether they've been.
So,
Did you hear
I
that?
did hear that.
Where was it?
Well, let's try it for you.
Well, don't leave me on my own. All right, there's just a bang in here.
It's just nothing.
Now we went to go check it out though.
You heard that?
You did. I just didn't want to be left on my own.
Oh, one behind us.
Oh, it's there.
Now that was our.
Because we talk.
Oh, one behind us. On my own. All right, there's just a bang in here.
It's just nothing.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Oh, one behind us.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Now that was us.
Hear about some of the activity that happens here.
Has it got activity written there? All right.
Robert Scott was a gamekeeper. He was murdered by a poacher.
Oh, okay. So we did have a murder.
So there's a spirit that rages around the ground. Now, rages around and also climbs the Gothic staircase. No wonder.
What does?
The poacher.
Oh,
Not the
okay.
poacher,
Not
the
the poacher, the
gamekeeper.
gamekeeper.
There's giggling children, also children in Victorian dress.
What the freak?
You're reading that it's the poacher. The poacher was the one that killed the gamekeeper.
I know.
The poacher ran off. Probably lived a happy life.
Maybe I didn't have enough chocolate that night.
Maybe you couldn't read in the dark with your little torch.
Yeah, that was probably it. Actually, I got a big torch because you were saying that.
So the gamekeeper is known to...
Yes, the
Rage.
gamekeeper.
Blacksmith seen and running footsteps and chattering voices heard. Rocks are thrown and doors slam.
Okay. So that's the type of stuff they've been having here. We haven't got much, guys, because it is quite hard to bring stuff all the way from Australia.
Okay.
Well, that's not a noisy chair, is it?
It's not, is it? Oh, you've got...
Okay, I don't know if you...
Vietnam.
Okay. Don't know if you
What's
can
that?
see, guys.
Oh.
Look at the hair on the arm.
Can you see it or not through there?
Yeah, well.
Okay, something just felt like it brushed my arm.
What an
and all the
absolutely
hair
useless
just went
shot.
up.
Here's me. I can see it.
You can see it?
I
Nobody
can see
else
it. I don't know if
can.
you can see it through the
No.
camera, but...
Can you guys see it?
Ah,
Going
Oh,
on.
yeah, you
Oh,
can
no,
now.
you can see.
no, you can see pimples.
Yes, I
You
have
said,
three arms. Can you see how it's going straight up, guys? Is it showing on
It
there?
is.
Yeah.
It is.
God, I've got hairy arms.
You've got very hairy arms.
Wow.
Far out.
All right. I told you.
All right, guys, so we're going to, just to show you how dark it is in here, in reality, okay, that is how we are seeing this place now.
That looks better. That's the best photography we've done all night.
And so we began the investigation.
Can you hear that?
Can.
Yeah, well,
It didn't pick it up.
There's a rustling noise in here with us.
Do you know, it's really weird.
What's that? What was that?
I don't know.
If I turn this around and find a little black-eyed child standing in the corner looking at me, I'm going to poop my pants.
So what we weren't hearing on the video, and it was real to us,
yes.
because both of us could hear it, something sounded like it was circling us.
Yeah.
And remember, we were in the darkness you saw when we turned the cameras off then, and it was just pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we are seeing it. So we were sitting in the pitch black darkness, and it sounded like the rustling of, you know, the long skirts?
Yeah, the material of a long skirt.
Like the material of a long skirt. It was this subtle,
yeah.
but it was moving around us, is the best way of describing it.
Yeah. So you're being encircled, wasn't it?
Like, and it was very, very unnerving.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, none of the audio or the cameras picked it up.
No.
Is that you breathing heavily?
No, it wasn't.
Don't think we picked that up either.
Is that you breathing heavily?
No, it wasn't.
Did somebody say something then?
It was right next to me.
Sorry, Josh, I just swore. I'm a little bit distracted because...
Do you know what, to me, it feels like somebody's walking around the room.
Well, the rustling stopped now. That almost sounded like the rustling of clothing.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got to get used to what the sounds are. So if that continues, then we'll put it down as just a natural sound.
Right, can we just stop that just for a moment?
We can.
Okay.
We can stop it whenever you like.
So, the rustling of clothing.
Yes.
We've got to get used to the sounds of the building. Think about it. We are sat on chairs.
The rustling of clothing may be a natural sound of the building. that moving around us,
There's not even
encircling
a freaking
us,
curtain there.
could be. No, there's nothing. There's no material in that room.
We
whatsoever.
are sat still. We're not moving, so it's not us doing this.
Yeah.
Because if it was that, we would have picked it up on the cameras.
Yeah.
So there's something moving around with the rustling of material, and you're saying could be a natural sound of the building when they haven't even got freaking curtains up. Not even a carpets or anything, was there?
No.
It's all right. Carry on.
You never know. Oh, look, a tap.
Mr. Tap.
Mr. Tap. Hang on.
Oh, what the fuck? What's that? It's right next.
Because I heard the heavy breathing, so I'm already on edge. And the breathing was next to me, but it was on the opposite side to Keg.
Oh, what the fuck? What's that? It's right next to me.
It was.
That sounds like. That sounds like. But it's coming from here.
Did you hear those things? I reckon.
No, I didn't hear
No,
them.
listen. I'm sure I did because I was wondering if it was
Let's
us.
see if we can turn the volume up a bit. There's a
Oh,
tap.
what the fuck? What's that? It's right next to me.
There. Got you out in the
That
background.
sounds like.
I can't hear it.
I could hear it to start off with.
That sounds like. But it's coming from here.
Oh, I heard that.
Are you hearing that?
No.
That's someone moving around.
That sounds like somebody creeping around.
Can you hear that again?
No.
Are you gone deaf, love?
I think I have.
All right, the EVP session got forgotten then.
Let's do an EVP session.
Yes, I have, Jill. Jill's really into this now, isn't she? She knows what she's doing.
Okay,
That wasn't
that
us.
wasn't us.
Can you just remind me why we do this? It's good fun.
Can you believe we do this for fun? Yeah. All right, that's a fox. I'm going to say
Didn't even hear that.
noise you probably just heard then.
If you
That was
didn't
a
hear
fox
it,
outside.
you
I
missed the
recognise
fox
that call.
call.
Yeah. Foxes have about 24 different calls.
There you go. You can hear the fox.
That's not a fox.
That bang next to me probably wasn't a fox. Not 3 floors up. We could sing.
Oh, was this where we began to sing?
What? What?
Somebody moving around in the next room.
You've seen or you can hear?
Here. Can you hear it?
No.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I've got so cold down one side.
What's the creaking on this table?
I don't know, because it shouldn't be
Hit the
creaky.
taps on the table.
Yeah, they were on the table.
It's almost like subtle knocks on the table.
There's a graveyard. There's
There
actually
is,
a
down the
monastery,
hill. Yes.
which was ruined with the dissolution of monasteries.
And that's another thing to think about, guys. This land all belonged to the monks. It was a monastery. There is the ruins of the monastery. We are allowed to go down to the ruins if we wanted to.
We ran out of time.
But there is a monastery. It is in ruins. Of course, when Henry VIII started his little campaign against monasteries, there would have been probably a fairly
Because I couldn't think of what religion it was.
I'm just wondering that.
lot of
It
violence.
wasn't against the people, it was just about the buildings they were in. So you people just go out because we're just going to knock your
You
buildings
could hear the
down.
pause. So when King Henry VIII did his campaign against the monasteries,
So that's another thing to think about. It might not just be with the house, it could have been with what was here before. Right. You can keep that torch on if you want.
That's a great shot.
Brilliant.
I'm going to do a ghost
Love
box
it.
session, so.
What the?
Oh, that was an interesting one, though.
That was good. Right.
I'm only going to do a ghost box session, so.
That was a good one.
Sounds like me.
It sounds like you as well, but electronic.
All right, guys, you can ask some questions.
And that's how I would say
Yeah, we will
it.
do, Tommy. We'll keep recording it.
Oh, it's a demon. We missed that first time round.
Oh my gosh.
If you used to hunt deer,
No.
That was a weird one.
were you doing it legally?
That was a weird voice as well.
Yeah, no.
No. It is, it's demon, look.
It
does say demon. We missed it.
Was it the demon walking around with a frock on earlier?
Well, it can't tell you now, Cag.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
Why are you asking questions of the ghost box when we're not?
But I'm just wondering if could it have been the demon walking around
Some
with
really
the...
quite interesting little demon.
If you used to hunt deer,
No.
were you doing it legally? Were you allowed to have the whole deer? Yeah. That was a yes, but whether it was radio or not, I'm not sure.
Nah. Keep on pull away.
I know.
There's ghosts, I tell you.
Did you have to protect the deer?
We had no choice.
So why are you still in the house? Did you used to live here? Is this your house? Richard said the rustling with... Oh, hello. All right, the EDI has just gone off for the first time tonight. So the temperature just indicated a spike of cold.
Even though the temperature hasn't changed at all.
Temperature hasn't changed on the dial. I am so cold.
And the windows weren't open, they were
That
sealed.
was you.
Yeah.
Playing with the lights. Can you do it again, please? And I'm not asking, like, I hate doing that. You know, I really do hate saying, can you do it again, please? Can you just do it again?
Doesn't stop you there, does it?
No, I still do it.
Me,
What's
I'd be
that
going,
on there?
"I've
Oh, it's
done
that
it."
eyeball.
Stop
Oh,
asking.
on asking, look.
Thank you.
Wow.
Has to be a
so
ghost.
now we have got
Got
the
to be.
EDI. I'm just going to turn you around.
Air pressure. No, if only that
So
bottle
maybe you
would
can
go
try
well.
and knock that ball
Yeah.
off.
Well,
So why are you...
Thank you.
Why am I
Air
pointing-
pressure.
Oh,
so
I can
what
just
you
see the
had
ball
there.
outside.
Oh,
So
there we go.
that's because you're not filming the ball, Cag.
I wanted the bottle to fall off.
Is that you trying to get the ball?
Where are you going?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Where-
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Right, so the
Why-
EDI is showing
I liked
air
the
pressure
wall.
and
I liked
temperature
the wall.
change.
I love the brickwork.
A little too
You see
high
how
for
the
you.
bricks...
In fact, do you know why I went to this shot? And I remember now when editing.
Mm.
Because for some reason you went to that brick and you didn't move off it the whole
I
time.
probably fell asleep.
There was equipment flashing. Cag's got this camera. For some reason she gone up and got stuck on the wall. And when I'm editing, I'm going, what the actual... So I had to go back to using the live stream phone footage, which you can see here. And we had a little torch and that was it.
I probably fell asleep.
It was so quick. It was just like the camera just suddenly went, whoop,
Yeah,
and that was it.
At least it makes you change fit going whoop.
And try and bring it lower.
So now you get
You want
shitty
us to
footage
bring it
because of
lower?
Cag's.
Can you
Oh.
light the lights up?
You can't see what's flashing because
Okay.
I reckon that's EDI and
All right.
cold change.
Did you hear that, guys?
What the frig was that?
oh, that was when the stone got thrown.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll stop talking through it now.
Okay. Let's listen.
Okay.
There.
Oh,
All right.
yes.
Did you hear that?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's your bricks. That's what she
Is
was
it a little
stuck on.
too high for
But I
you?
think the bricks are great.
And try and bring it lower. You want us to bring it lower? Can you light the lights up? Okay. All right. Did you hear that, guys?
What the freak was that?
That was in the room
Didn't
behind
they
us.
say stones get thrown?
Sounded like a stone.
It sounded like a stone being thrown in the room right behind us here. My heart
Vibration
is just,
just
and
went.
the equipment's going off. Just when we're about to run out battery power on the phone, guys. It's one of the things that's said to happen
Now
here
she's
is
off the
rocks
wall.
being thrown. And that's
Nothing wrong with the
exactly what
wall.
it sounded like.
Nothing wrong with the wall.
It sounded in the room next door, and the door's actually quite away from us.
Yes.
It is cold again. I mean,
It
I
is.
was nice and warm at one point.
It is cold and the EDI isn't stopped.
So we just heard what sounds like a stone being thrown in the nursery. And not one of us got up
To have a look.
Well,
why would you do that? Because somebody's throwing stones in there.
It was like...
It's a health and safety thing. You have to sit and wait until it all calms down and then go in later on when
We were
it's all
just sitting
quiet.
there going, okay, we'll keep going then.
Yeah. I mean, would you want to be hit in the eye with a stone? No, you don't. Health and safety. All the way.
Let's just keep going
The
on.
temperature's not moving on that at all, is it?
No. Still 20.2 and I'm still shivering.
I mean, the
You
question
are really
is...
shivering, aren't you?
Yes, I'm...
It was a warm night. It was summer. And the only thing, if I wanted to rationalise, it is next to a fireplace. Could a breeze from that fireplace
Come down the chimney.
come down the chimney,
Go up.
circle around, come up, come towards us, and make me shiver? Because you were all right, weren't you? I was absolutely shivering.
I suppose there's a possibility, but it was a very warm night. And if you got air coming down there, surely it was the warm air that would rise and come out of there, not the cold air.
Yeah.
Warm air rises. Just saying.
shivering.
You
And my
are
arms...
absolutely freezing.
I know. My arms
My
are freezing.
teeth were starting to chatter.
I can't stop shivering. No, I don't suffer from nerves or anything like that. I literally am cold, and Keg's just felt my arms and my arms.
I mean, I'm
absolutely
cold, but I'm not as cold as you. You're.
I don't suffer from nerves.
I-
Meerkat mode. Meerkat mode. You have to go
I
for later ones for
startle.
that.
I startle. I'm
Still-
always on alert.
That's still nerves, though, isn't it?
No, nerves are when you're really like, ooh,
Okay.
ooh.
all
I'm
right.
just like, boom, alert. Saber-toothed tiger's coming. I can feel it. That's different.
Actually frozen.
I know.
That's saving your life.
So it came from. It was in here.
Oh, we did.
No. So yeah. It's not the cleanest of floors, but.
Hunt for a
I've
stone.
got. Hang on, does it sound like this? That's a little tiny
Didn't hit a chair
stone.
first, though.
Well, it's a heavy one though. It's only small, but it's heavy. No. Put it in my hand.
Okay.
So if I throw that.
But that
Yeah.
rolled and bounced, didn't it? Whereas
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, this is funny.
Just keep your head down. Head down. Head down.
Ooh, that's a cold.
That's freezing there. Just head down.
Head down.
Just don't look. Just keep going.
keep your head down.
Head down. Can't see anything. Head down.
Oh dear. You were actually quite scared back then.
Yeah, I'd not done many different places though, had I? By this point,
You'd only done ours,
yeah, I've done your, and I think at that point you only had
Talem and
NRM. Did you have the jail back at that point?
no. We might have, yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah. So And notice how we invited our guard in at that point.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
to
know.
be
Now
nice.
we're doing the really creepy stairs, Cag. The one that we keep our head down, we don't look at. Let's go and see if was his name Stuart. And if it's Stuart is watching and it's not your name, I do apologise.
Yeah, we're not very good with names.
No. And how hilarious Amy and Jared did Margam last year. I think it was last year.
Yeah.
From Amy's crypt, and they had the same security guard, and he remembered us.
We did.
All right.
Hello, is anybody here from the Talbot family?
It's loud.
It's loud.
You want to come down the stairs and join us? So we'd love to meet you.
Doesn't matter.
We don't wish you any harm or disrespect. We just want to talk to you if possible.
Maybe you're not with the house. Maybe you were here before the house
because
was
you're
built.
on top of the camera.
Well, I'm not on top of the camera. I don't tend to stand on it when I'm filming. I tend to hold it.
It sounds like you're swallowing it.
I know.
You're that loud.
Oh.
See, we missed the bang. It's not loud enough more.
I didn't get it.
It's quite a loud bang at the time.
Was that it? Didn't get that one at all.
Okay.
Don't know where it came from.
Viewed that twice.
Sorry?
I viewed that twice now.
You have, right.
That lovely Welsh accent.
Mm-hmm.
Go with it because we were asking it to make a sound, but just in case. Can you come down, please?
That was weird.
Oh,
Let's go back to that. Just before that.
So, yeah, just, yeah. It's all good.
Go with it because we were asking it to make a sound, but just in case. Can you come down, please?
I'm going to put it out there to all you English people and Welsh people and
Scottish
people
and
Irish people. Could it have been a deer? They did have deer out there. Could that have been a stag doing his mating call?
Don't know. I'm not really into my wildlife. Could well be, though. Maybe you ask the general public.
We didn't ask that at the time, but you would have thought the security guard who works on the property all the time
would have heard it and said,
no, that's okay. That's just a stag.
Yeah.
But I know it's not a fox because I've looked at all the fox calls as about 24 of them.
So it's just come to you after all these years that it could be a deer.
Do you know, sometimes things just pop into your head.
All these years we've been thinking, that's a really good noise, and it could just be
I don't know. I don't
deer.
know. You guys go and comment below. Go and listen to some deer calls, some stag calls below. Below. Not like down there, but you know. Below, as in under the video.
Yes,
in the comments.
comment.
Yes.
Let us
Before
know.
Cake says anything. That was a big stone. And look, the air pressure went off and the temperature just as it happened.
such a beautiful staircase. Recording? Yeah. So what was
just say? Did I just say you recording? You clipped it on quickly and went, yeah. You heard the beep of it as you put it on.
Do it again.
And the camera comes up straight. The camera gone down again.
Air pressure's changed. Oh. What was that?
The camera's gone to the bottom step.
Recording.
There.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You've only just turned it on.
What was that meant to be? That sounded like it was inside there.
No, that's turning it off. When you get that do-do. Yeah, I haven't turned it off.
That equipment was going off, and then you hit the stand drop.
Is that you throwing things up there? If that's how you want to communicate, then that's fine. If you could throw something else for me, please. Just
Like a small chocolate.
Or they keep your mouth shut. Might fall in there again. I could just say, can you throw something again?
Yeah.
I can just see a piece of masonry hitting us in the head.
But at least it would have thrown something. Would have made good footage.
Duck!
confirm it's you.
It's funny how just before it all happened, Steve went first.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
It's a night.
It's a night. Call it a night. And then, no goodbye.
Nah.
We didn't say goodbye in those days,
Nah,
did we?
we didn't. No.
Well, that was Margam Castle. That was fun, Kag.
Yeah, now bugger off.
It's like, it's like suddenly stop.